Do not confuse the universe. Do not give the universe mixed signals. We think about the future in a way that no other animal can, does, or ever has. And this simple, ubiquitous, ordinary act is a defining feature of our humanity. How to manifest your immigration into Canada. That's what I'm going to be talking about in today's video. So if you're interested in learning more, you want to stick to the very end. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad that you are watching. If you're new here, welcome, karibu. My name is Eva Mtali, and on this channel we talk about all things travel. We talk about immigration, we talk about visas, we talk about working abroad, and once in a while I share with you my travel escapades to different parts of the world. So if any of those topics sound interesting to you, you want to hit the subscribe button below, and once you have done so, you want to hit the notification bell as well, so that every single time I shoot a new video, you do not miss out. In today's video, we are going to be talking about something slightly different from what we talk about, but I think it's really important. That is manifestation. And just before you move a little further, what is manifestation? So different people describe manifestation differently, but there are two main definitions that really just sit well with me. So basically, manifestation is just a fancy term for focusing your energies on those things that you want in your life by shifting your focus and thoughts from those things that you do not want to happen in your life. And one of my favorite authors, Angelina Lombardo, who's the author of the book Spiritual Entrepreneur, defines manifestation as making everything you want to feel and to experience a reality through your thoughts, your actions, your beliefs, and your emotions. Let's look at what steps there are to manifest your dreams of immigrating into Canada. So the first step in manifesting anything, whether that is travel, whether it's money, whether it's love, whether it's your journey into Canada, you have to be very clear on what your intentions are. So it's not enough to just want to immigrate to Canada. And the reason why it's very important for you to be very clear with what your intentions are, because by knowing exactly what you want is going to determine the next steps in the manifestation process, and it's going to determine exactly what you ask for. So for example, do you just want to get a job in Canada? Yeah, just like, hey Eva, I'm working in Canada. Then if that's what you want to do, then for example, you want to go through the temporary foreign worker program. Do you just want to step foot into Canada, like it's just your dream to step foot into Canada one day? Then maybe what you need is a visitor's visa. Do you just want permanent residence, like, hey, I am a permanent resident of Canada? Then maybe the express entry is enough for you. Or do you want to just move to Canada with your whole family and just change your entire life? Then maybe you're looking for a job in Canada. So it's very, very important that you're very clear with specifically what you want to achieve by immigrating into Canada. So the next step, after you're very clear with what you want, you then have to set the timeline. So for example, if you say, I want to immigrate into Canada and become a permanent resident by the year 2022, that of course has its implications. Or I want to get a Canadian employer to sponsor my visa into Canada by December of 2022. That alone is going to inform so many things. So for example, if let's say your target for immigrating into Canada is by December 2022, it means that you can only start looking for your police clearance certificate in January 2022, because the validity of your police clearance certificate is just 1 year. Those are some of the things you want to really be specific about and be very sure about. So once you're sure about what exactly your intentions for moving into Canada are, you have your timelines in place, the next thing is to write down your intentions. And I know this might sound a little cheesy, but you guys, trust me, there is power in the written word. In fact, if you are a believing Christian, when you read the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verses 2 and 3, and I will read. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that reads it. Verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and it will not tarry. I don't know what sweeter words there are in the Bible other than that. So just write down what your intentions are somewhere and make them plain. If you are like me, I have a clear vision board. You can actually see it at the back there. That's my vision board next to that flower. And every single day when I wake up, I am just excited to see where my dreams are going to take me. And once you have done so, speak them out to the universe. Yeah, and the universe here depends on what superpower you believe in. And there are different ways you can speak to the universe. You can just do it like I have done by just putting it in a place where it's visible and the universe can see these are Eva's dreams here. Or you can pray about them if you're a believer. You can visualize them. You can have a vision board. So vision board basically is just where you put writings and pictures of where you see yourself or you see your life, maybe in this year or in the future or whatever. Once you have asked for it, you have to believe. Yeah, so you're not just gonna have all these intentions, put them on paper and start doubting. You have to believe that what you have put there is going to happen. And just by writing down what your intentions are, you have identified what they are, you have put timelines, you have written them down, and you have asked for them from the universe, whatever that superpower is to you. That's half the battle, because the author of Spiritual Entrepreneur says manifestation is co-creation with the universe. Just knowing what you want, putting it down on paper and asking for it is half the work done. Which leads me to step number 3. You have already identified your intentions, you have put all the timelines, you have written them down, you have asked for them. But remember, we said manifestation is co-creation. The next thing is to start acting towards your dreams, towards your goals, towards your intentions that you have put in step 1. So for example, you have indicated that you want to get a job in Canada by December 2022. Of course, that comes with some obligations. So for example, you have to work towards getting proof of the work experience that you have. If you studied in a university outside Canada, or you have training, or you did some certificate or diploma outside Canada, you have to get your credentials assessed to make sure that they conform to the standards in Canada. So that's what you're gonna need an ECA report for. You're gonna need to have reference letters from your past employers. So start gathering those documents. If you don't have a passport, you're definitely gonna need one. You're also gonna start putting out your CV on different job boards. You're gonna need to have a LinkedIn profile that clearly indicates that I am Eva, I am a data scientist, and I am looking for work in Canada, and stuff like that. So start doing actions that lead towards achievement of your manifestations and build them into your routine. Yeah, if it's looking for a job in Canada, start networking. Yeah, go on LinkedIn, find out who are the employers in Canada that are currently hiring foreigners. You also want to start looking at what are your current skills, what are your current experiences, what are your current education credentials, and then pack that and ask yourself which provinces in Canada are currently having demand for my skills, my experience, and my educational credentials. Once you have done that, go into those provinces, and the advantage is that all the provinces in Canada that are participating in the provincial nomination programs have websites, and they indicate all this information. So once you've identified a particular province or the several provinces that have your skills on demand, then you need to find out which are the employers that are currently hiring in those provinces. Then go to LinkedIn and find out who are the people making employment decisions here, and start your networking from there. If you have a relative in that province, for example, you can ask them to help you out in case they hear of anything. If you can afford it, you can visit Canada, and while you're in vacation, you can sample some of these employers and, you know, ask if they have any job prospects. That's where your action is really important, and that's why it's important that you have clear intentions. Do not confuse the universe. Do not give the universe mixed signals. Make it so clear. Just remember, you have to do your part. Manifestation is a co-creation exercise. No action, no results. Yeah, it doesn't matter how many job offers you get from Canada. If you don't have a passport, you're not going to get on that plane. So make sure you do your part. Step number 4 in this process, you have already made your intentions very clear to the universe. You have written them down. You have identified the steps of actions that you need to take to achieve your goals, and you have put them in your routine. Step number 4 is gratitude. Yeah. However slow things might be moving for you, make sure you celebrate your wins, however small. Trust me, this process can be painfully slow. Give gratitude, yeah, for whatever wins that you get. Journal daily any small win that draws you closer to whatever you're manifesting. Personally, have this book where I pretty much have written my future listography, all I hope to do in lists, and I love it because it breaks down everything into little lists of things you'd like to do. And you can get a book for yourself if that works, or just get a little piece of paper. So feel free to adapt whatever works for your particular circumstance. You can get a journal, you can get a notebook, you can use your computer, you can use the book, or whatever just works for you. For me, this book works perfectly. So make sure to keep an eye out for any successes. Give gratitude. And this is only possible if you have made your goals, your dreams, your intentions so clear that when something happens, however small, that draws you closer to achieving these goals, you will not miss it, and you will be thankful for it. So for example, let's say you stumble on one of my videos about making money online by teaching Kiswahili, shameless plug, and it inspires you to start teaching Kiswahili, and you suddenly start making a lot more money, and one of your goals was to build your emergency fund so that you have enough money to settle into Canada. Or you suddenly get a text message from your internet service provider that beginning next month they're gonna slash all your rates by 50%. So of course this is something that is putting more money into your pocket, and it's helping you to build your Canada immigration fund. So this might appear as a very small win, but it's definitely drawing you closer to your immigration journey into Canada. So that when you keep an eye out, step number 5 into manifesting your immigration into Canada is to let go of any limiting beliefs. And what I mean by limiting beliefs are any obstacles that may cloud your vision. Yeah, we are talking about fear, we are talking of low self-esteem, we are talking about any kind of negative self-talk. So I have seen some comments, maybe they come from a good place. So for example, you don't have a university degree, and you're like, Eva, I don't even have a degree, how will I immigrate to Canada? Yes, this video here, I talk about how you can immigrate to Canada without a degree. Oh, Eva, I have been applying for jobs for the last 3 years, and no employer in Canada is willing to give me a job offer. This video up here shows you how to immigrate into Canada without a job offer. So anything that is limiting your belief in yourself and making you think that, hey, I can't even immigrate to Canada because I don't have enough money, I'm not good, I'm not, cut all that out. And my advice for you how to go about it: write down any of those negative beliefs that you have about yourself, any of those limiting beliefs, put them down on paper. And once you have written them down, take a moment and replace each of those limiting beliefs with a positive affirmation. So for example, if you've been thinking, hey, I don't have a university degree, so I can't move into Canada, you can replace that with, Canada could definitely make use of my other skills and experiences that do not require a degree. Step number 7, you have to trust the process. As I have said, immigrating to Canada can be a painfully long journey. So even though there are some programs whereby you can immigrate into Canada in 10 days or less, most of the other programs can be painfully slow, from between 6 months to even 25 months, for example, if you're immigrating under the self-employment program. But you have to trust the process. You have to trust your vision, trust your goals, trust your actions. It will come to pass. So the verse that I just read in Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3 says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Well, guys, that's it for today in terms of manifesting your Canadian immigration and your permanent residence. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about this entire process. Personally, it has worked for me, and I think it can work for anybody, and not just for your Canadian journey. You can manifest love, you can manifest money, you can manifest a job, yeah, you can manifest literally anything in the universe. Thank you for staying up to the very end. I definitely look forward to meeting you on the next one, and remember to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and leave a sweet comment below. If you haven't subscribed, you want to subscribe so you do not miss out on such exciting videos. See you on the next one. Bye-bye. So feel free to adapt whatever works for your particular circumstance. You can get a journal, you can get a notebook, you can use your computer, you can use the book, or whatever just works for you. For me, this book works perfectly for me, yeah?